Venice Beach.
I think that was the last one, Dave.
You're about to arrive at the Las Vegas Hilton. Stop requested. Boulevard and Jefferson Boulevard.
hotel.
Right around the corner there. All right. Big Jack LaLanne. I gave him that idea. I know you did. It's good.
In den Zug einsteigen, haben wir ein paar Tipps für Sie. Suchen Sie sich einen Stern am Fußboden aus, bei jedem Stern einen jeweiligen Sitzplatz am nächsten Tag ist reserviert. Bitte bleiben Sie hinter der roten Linie stehen, bis der Zug... 赤い線より後ろにお下がりになったままでお待ちください。ご乗車の際には、一番奥の席まで詰めてお座りください。Beim Einsteigen gehen Sie bitte ganz nach rechts, damit genügend Platz für alle Verhandlungen haben. Laute Geräusche, ruckartige Zugbewegungen und die Möglichkeit.
You're about to go behind the scenes of one of the biggest and busiest movie studios.
First movie here was Steven Spielberg on the Universal backlot, the biggest and busiest fantasy factory in the world. So let's go. Universal got its start in 1912 when visionary Carl Laemmle brought his movie company west and opened Universal Pictures. On March 15, 1915, Mr. Laemmle invited the public, that's you guys, to visit his studio, and the Universal Studio Tour was born. You see, Mr. Laemmle believed that movies should make people laugh, or cry, or sit on the edge of their seats. And for the last century, Universal has been doing just that. I'll be back to check up on you guys a little later. I gotta go get a tanning bed because I'm so pale. In the meantime, I'm gonna turn things back over to you guys. Hope you have a great time, everybody. Lenny, let's go.
I'm sure you're all aware, Universal is a part of NBC side stage show. So did all of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. See, we have 35 sound stages and 415 acres, more than any other studio in Hollywood. So sometimes other studios will come here, use our facilities for their movies and TV shows. Coming up on your left, stage 25, used to film interiors for the very popular CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. The original set in Las Vegas. They use 4 of our sound stages in all, 25 through 22. Now these are closed sets. That means... Hey, check this out over here on the right-hand side ahead of us there. I do believe it's Scooby-Doo and Shaggy, right by their Mystery Machine. Hey, Scooby. Hey, Shaggy. Self over there. No reason for that. Just worked out that way. They're busily preparing 27 for a new movie, which will begin filming here 27, among other places. Starring in that movie will be the very popular Will Ferrell. All right, now I'm going to toss the ball right back to Nancy and Billy. Pew.
Now it's time to move from the big screen to the small.
York World's Fair. That marked NBC's first television broadcast. Since then, NBC has produced and televised some of the best shows on the tube. Alright, we're headed out to the back lot now, where the world is right around the corner. On the back lot, we shoot the big stuff. Exterior scenes on a grand scale. Just your first look at some of our sets over here on your right, actually on both sides. Now for the most part, these sets are facades. That's just a fancy word, all it means is false front, you know that. What you may not know is that most of our buildings, about 75% of everything back here, is simply a facade. Filmmakers discovered a long time ago, if you're only going to photograph the front of the building, that's all you need to build, the front of the building. You'll save space, money, time. Take a look at that side street over there on your right. That's called Brownstone Street, named after those New York City-style brownstone buildings. This is the street where Jim Carrey lived in the movie Bruce Almighty. Yeah, watch the clip. Bad dog! Raise the shot right there. Those buildings are the buildings on your right. Bad, outside good. Inside bad, outside good. Oh, you're done now. Great. B-E-A-U. Now, at the moment, Brownstone Street is not 100% ready for filming. We'd have to do a little bit more decorating. However, coming up on your left, here's a set that is all ready to go. In fact, to do some filming here, we'd have to take some things away, primarily the trucks and other vehicles that you see. This is the little town of Grandview from a television series called Ghost Whisperer, which stars Jennifer Love Hewitt. Shows done entirely here at Universal Studios. Grandview, the town where all the characters live on that show. The area itself is known as Courthouse Square. That's because the big city hall to your far left used to be a courthouse. Matter of fact, used to have a clock tower up on top of it. Yeah, this is where we made the Back to the Future movies. Back to the Future 1 and 2. Don't forget though, as I said, the art director changes the looks of these areas. Here are a few examples of this area. Watch. One of the buildings here at Universal, a building that is actually big enough to take in the entire tram. Pretty impressive. I want you to keep your cameras.
Lake Worcester. Active destruction continues east, causing thousands to flee their homes. Police admit that they are powerless to stop the enraged beast. Military units are rushing to the scene. The beast was last sighted near the 200 block of Old Fulton Avenue.
That's where we are.
Now we will live coverage on the scene with our helicopter reporter, Kelly King.
Train. The helicopter beside us is searching for... Wait! There's a
Today in movies, when you need a monster like that, he's created by the computer. The process even has a name, computer-generated imagery, CGI for short. Peter Jackson's King Kong was created by the computer. Incidentally, Jackson had been thinking about King Kong for a long time.
I first saw King Kong when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and it was the moment that I thought, I want to make movies. I want to be able to make movies just like King Kong.
Now, any version of King Kong would be right at home on this street, because this is called New York Street, even though it's in other cities around the country, around the world. And in the last couple of months, this area's been very busy. Clint Eastwood has been on this street directing a new movie called The Changeling, starring Angelina Jolie and John Malkovich. Also, Eddie Murphy was on this street not too long ago, shooting scenes for a new movie called Starship Dave. A movie called Hotel for Dogs. Did some filming here not too long ago, starring Don Cheadle, Emma Roberts, and a lot of really big dogs. Among movies that are already out, well, Transformers. Some of the climactic battle sequence for that film was shot right here on New York Street. Then you have the Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2. Both of them filmed here. As a matter of fact, take a look ahead of the tram on your left. You're going to see a theater, the Lyric Theater. It was used in Spider-Man 2. Yeah, that was the theater where Mary Jane was doing her play, The Importance of Being Earnest. Which, fortunately for her, was not a musical. And if you've seen Spider-Man 3, you know what I mean by that. Anyway, here's a whole collection of scenes that were shot right here on New York Street. Next, we're going to enter our greens department. Now, the greens department is like a giant nursery. It's where we take care of plants. All the plants that we use to decorate our sets, both indoors and... Now, you know some of these cars, well, they're just as famous as the actors who drive them. The cars on your screens, also the cars on your left. Love using picture cars, especially muscle cars, to enhance their action movies. Picking just the right car can make or break your production. That's especially true for the franchise, The Fast and the Furious.
Fast and the Furious.
Now, what movie makers do is combine the cars with all sorts of special effects techniques. Motion control technology, our old friend CGI. This way they can bring impossible situations to life. Let me show you what I mean, everyone. Welcome inside Special Effects Stage 55, all decked out Tokyo style for the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. 2 more picture cars on your left. We're going to use them in a demonstration. I'm not sure where the crew is preparing for this demonstration, but they talk to each other by loudspeaker. Yeah, if I listen to what they're saying, I think I can figure out what they're up to.
Clear on the set.
Oh, good. Sounds like the final checklist.
Let's see the bullet hits. And go. Smoke. Go. Fire. Go. Okay, we're clear for a full run through. All systems check. This one's for real, guys, so watch out. And action.
Cut! Everyone, I want you to meet Carnage and Karma. They are motion control cars. Guys, take them out. Now then, you got any other fancy moves you want to show off? Everyone, if you like things from Jurassic Park, you've definitely come to the right place. On both sides of the tram, we have items from all 3 of the Jurassic Park movies. On your left, for example, the mobile lab from the Lost World Jurassic Park. On your right, a couple of used dinosaur cages from Jurassic Park 3. Yeah, looking around, everything appears to be here, except for the dinosaurs. Yeah, as you all know, dinosaurs are gone. Completely and totally extinct. Okay, my mistake. I didn't report was the dinosaurs. Anyway, now I'm going to get a weather report. You see, the weather's not the same all over the world at the same time. It's different, but I'm going to make things really easy on myself. I'm going to America's favorite weatherman from the Today Show. You know who it is, Al Roker.
Hi everybody, here's today's forecast for the Universal Backlot. It's going to be sunny and dry in 6 Points, Texas. Cool and cloudy in Little Europe. Expect snow and sleet on New York Street, and we've got a high chance of fog and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Island Raw. That's your forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the lot.
Everybody take a look at your video screens. First of all, Old Mexico, that's where we all. Second of all, flash flood warning. Now, I don't want to say that Al's mistaken, but to have a flash flood, of course, first of all, you have to have a torrential rainstorm. Look around. See, the sky is blue, the sun is shining. On the left, it's raining. Okay, so Al was right. Well, half right. You can see everyone in my humble opinion. This rain is not heavy enough to create a flood. We're going to be fine as far as that goes. If you don't mind, we'll just sit here, let the storm move through I'm sorry, can you hear that? The low rumbling sound? Okay, that's bad. That means a flood. Yeah, major flash flood coming down the hill, washing us all away. We're doomed, I tell you. Doomed as doomed can be. But listen, don't panic. Remember, your seat cushions can't be used as flotation devices. Okay, everybody, take cover. Here comes the flood. This flood is the result of thousands of gallons of recycled water coming from the top of the hill. The rain comes from sprinklers at the tops of the frozen walls. Incidentally, in its own humble way, this flood is a movie stunt. It was used in the film Big Fat Liar. Here's the scene. This area too. Popular shows like ER, Without a Trace, Heroes. Now next to Mexico, we've got Texas. That's geographically correct, of course, but it's also correct here on the back lot. We're approaching an old west town known as 6 Points, Texas. You see, there are 6 different roads that lead into town. So we figure 6 roads, 6 points. This was created, of course, for cowboys, legendary movie cowboys like Audie Murphy, Jimmy Stewart, and of course, John Wayne. But some of the movie The Color Purple, starring Whoopi Goldberg, was also filmed here in 6 Points. The end result of that is that Whoopi became an authority on this area.
Did you know that more movies have been shot on these streets than any...
Here's a little trick of the Hollywood trade. Take a look ahead of the tram on your left. You see the round structure with the steps attached to it. That is our underwater tank. That's what we use to shoot scenes underwater. See, we'll fill that with the water, lower the actors in, then we raise up the shutters that are built into the side, photograph all the action through the windows. That way the camera stays nice and dry. Now that tank was used, among other things, for an underwater escape contest on the TV show Fear Factor. As we complete the turn, over on your left again, you'll see the big signs that say Lion Estates. These are left over from the Back to the Future movies. Lion Estates, of course, the housing development where Marty McFly lived in 3 different time periods. So naturally, it was a fictional housing development. It's the SS Venture sailing into Skull Island. Watch this.
Hi, Captain.
Now, in this scene, the island, Skull Island, and the ship, the SS... I can prove what I'm saying. These miniatures are here on the back lot. I'm going to show them to you. In order to get a good close-up look at them, guess what? We're going to go swimming. Yeah, on second thought, that's a bad idea. Too many people to keep together in the water. Also, look at the water. So, I'll just do things the Hollywood way. Please, park the waters. As has been said in Hollywood, so let it be written, so let it be done. Now for a slightly different angle on this, watch the video screens, because the camera and the screen... Now, obviously, everybody, we are dropping down below sea level to go see these King Kong sets, so please remain seated, because for one thing, you may need to lift your feet. And if you have anything on the floor of the tram, like a purse or a backpack, it might be a good idea to pick it up and keep it on your lap, just until we're on the other side of all this water. Keep your cameras poised on the left, though, and remember, this is as big as the ship and the island ever got. Here we go. For the New York premiere of Peter Jackson's movie. He was outside the theater, and the arriving celebrities would pose for pictures for that guy before they walked the red carpet. At the end of the premiere, he was boxed up and shipped here to Universal. And trust me, that was one big box. He resides in our prop area. Now, prop is anything on the set that's not nailed down, anything that's touched or handled by an actor. So a prop could be really big, a prop could also be really small. Bigger props are stored outdoors, but most of our props are actually stored indoors, inside the big warehouse on your left. We have over 1 million items in our collection. Incidentally, that makes our buildings and steps. This is the area known as the Square of Warriors. It was originally created in 1960 for Spartacus, with Kirk Douglas, Laurence Olivier, television series Heroes.
Save the cheerleader. Save the world. Very dangerous job. The wrong fare, the wrong time. We may never know what really happened. No, I spoke to him 2 days ago. He was convinced someone was following him, trying to steal his research. He died because of his fears. That's crazy, is it? The man left his family, discredited his career to chase wild theories halfway around the world. Where are you going? To his apartment, to get his papers, his research. New York.
Miracles, originally built in 1923, just a little while ago, for a silent movie called The Hunchback of Notre Dame. And since then, this little courtyard was a set in virtually all of our classic horror movies. And even though these guys might be classic movie characters, none of them were in quite as good physical shape as the employees here at Universal Studios. Exercise, gang, exercise. Let me show you a set from a movie that was made here much more recently than any of our classic horror films. The movie was Pirates of the Caribbean 2, Dead Man's Chest. Now think back, remember about halfway through that movie, Captain Jack Sparrow made a deal with Davy Jones for 100 souls. Then they went to a tavern in Tortuga to sign them up as members of his group. Look at the courtyard on your right. That was the tavern in Tortuga. In the movie, it looks like an indoor or interior set. I'll let you in on a secret. The scene was shot at night. There was no sun. All the lighting was different. So the filmmakers fooled you just a little bit. Made you think the outdoor courtyard there was an indoor tavern. It's been designed, decorated, dressed, as we say, to look exactly the way the filmmakers want it to look. So, on a hot set to go to work, all you need are the crew, the cameras, and the actors. Now here we have a subway station, or metro, underground, it just depends on where you're from. Rapid transit, I guess everybody understands that. Now keep in mind, filming on a set like this, here at the studio, under strictly controlled conditions, is actually a lot easier than going away. Whoa, oh wow. Okay, everybody relax, take it easy. Little California Timberlake, get them in LA all the time, don't worry. Okay, worry, it's a full-size airplane, oh yeah! I don't believe it! To the left of the curtain board turn, the ceiling! Okay, don't get the ceiling, look at the number of that twin! Okay, never that happens. Oh wow, take a look at what's happening over on the right. I'm telling you, the sparks are going to be flying over there. Oh no, to the left of the first car. Train coming in. Okay, I think it's over. Look on the right. It's not over. Spot. Great fishing there. Oh, and tourist attractions? Wow. Then one day a tourist showed up that nobody liked very much. Yeah, the locals called him Jaws. His presence ruined the tourist economy of Amity Island. Plus, he left behind him a trail of devastation, destruction, and death. However, good news. They caught the shark. Look over on your right. There he is hanging by his tail. Yeah, I know. He looks a lot smaller in person than he did in the movie. Camera trick. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard that camera adds 10 pounds. Yeah, the important thing to keep in mind is after all these years, and about 4 different movies, they finally caught the shark. Wait a minute, look out in the water. The fin! The fin that just broke the surface. Oh no. They went and caught the wrong shark to put on display. This could be disastrous. Oh no. He's after the diver right by the police boat. Correction, he got the diver right by the police boat. Poor guy. Gotta give that diver credit though, he had guts. And look close, there they are. Now everyone, it's a well-known scientific fact that sharks are always hungry. Yes, swim and eat, that's all they do. Which means he will be coming after us next. But listen, don't worry, we can hide. Yeah, just the other side of these highly unstable, flammable gasoline tanks. Good plan. Uh-oh, everybody, hold on. No! Hey, wait a minute. Wait, what's up with those gas tanks? Well, apparently nothing. I thought something was going to go on with them. The important thing is, I've lost track of the shark. Anybody know what became of the shark? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute, there he is! As we come off of Universal Studios. And today we have a real treat for those of you that are fans of the show. Wisteria Lane is open and we're going to take you down Wisteria Lane. If you are a fan of the show, you might know about the tornado that blew through here not too long ago. I only mention that because we have not completely recovered from that tornado. For example, over here on your left, we have Gabrielle's house. Gabrielle played by Eva Longoria. Nice two-story mustard-colored house. Her front porch is still collapsed. Also, Susan's house coming up on your left. Susan played by Terry Hatcher. She lives in the yellow house with a white rail fence. Some of the rails are still missing from that fence. A lot of the garbage from the storm piled up in the driveways over here on your right, including Bree's driveway. Bree lives in that nice two-story house with a black tarp on the roof. Bree played by Marsha Cross. Incidentally, all of these houses have been on the Universal backlot for many years. They've just been basically fixed up and redecorated for Desperate Housewives. There is one exception to that, which is Edie's house. Edie, played by Nicolette Sheridan. Her house was built especially for the show. Coming up on your right, nice pink house with a white mailbox. Well, that's enough from me. Watch your video screens. Take every one of these.
Welcome, Wisteria Lane. I'm not going to drop you. I might strangle you for climbing up here in the first place, but drop you. You gotta be kidding. She washed her car yesterday. Oh, no, she's not. Well, I haven't told you seen nothing else. Well, I'm coming to another.
Feel free to sing along.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are.
You're as cuddly as a cactus, and as charming as an eel.
You're a bad banana with a greasy black
Now, in point of fact, this is the only outdoor set that was built for Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Most of the film was shot inside sound stages. 10 sound stages were used on the front lot. Little cars actually work. Those are fiberglass shells placed on top of golf carts. And Living Hell, up on the hill, the famous Psycho House. All of this originally created, of course, for Alfred Hitchcock's classic motion picture, Psycho. Ordinarily, I'd check into the motel and grab a shower right about now because, I'm funny that way. The problem is today, I just don't know if they have any vacancies.
We have 12 vacancies. 12 cabins, 12 vacancies.
Really? I didn't know that. Well, thank you for the update, Norm, but you know, I gotta get people back to the theme park. I'll talk to you later. Keep your cameras ready, everyone. Coming up after the Psycho House, one of the most impressive movie sets ever created. The spectacular crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. We'll drive you into the heart of the set. We'll even stop the cab. You get some really good pictures. Please refrain from standing, though, until we do come to a stop. All right, everyone, stand by. We're going in. War of the Worlds. Left in the neighborhood where Tom Cruise and his family hide out for one scene in the movie. And we're going to come to a stop. All right, everyone, you're welcome to stand up, move around a little bit, get some really good pictures of this area. You have about 30 seconds. There it is. Yes, that's a real 747, real plane. It actually flew once for a major airline, but it was retired from service by that airline, junked essentially. After it was junked, we brought it here to the studio for the film. You see it there, originally built for the movie comedy The Great Outdoors, starring Dan Aykroyd and John Candy. The cabin was also used for the movie Shooter, starring Mark Wahlberg. Way on the other side of the field, though, in front of that big blue wall, area known as Falls Lake, an entirely man-made lake, which is drained of most of its water right now. It's what we use to recreate the middle of the ocean on the middle of the back lot. Fill that thing with 3 million gallons of water, aim the cameras toward the big blue wall. That's a backdrop which stands in for the sky, and it really does look like the middle of the ocean. It was built for Jaws the Revenge. There's Falls Lake right there. It's also been used here in Jurassic Park 3. The Hulk, they drained it again for that. Apollo 13. Tram traffic. There is one thing I have to warn you about, though. The bugs. Scarab beetles. Creepy, crawling, squirmy scarab beetles. Where they came from is anybody's guess. The point is, they came, they saw, they liked, and they stayed. They're still here. You'll be able to see them in their nest over here on the right-hand side when we enter the set. Boy, look at them. How would you like to try to make a movie with those things hanging around? No way. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Maybe if we don't bother them, they won't bother us. Hey, wait a minute. What's that? What's going on? Oh, now everyone, this is it. It's the Curse of the Mummy Stone. Hold on. Man, I tell you, when things go wrong, you guys remember that nest of scarab beetles? Well, the beetles have left the nest. They're trying to get out of the trap. There must be hundreds of them. They will be a little help. Staring at what? Something on my nose? Okay, I'll turn it off. That was The Curse of the Mummy Stone, inspired by our movie franchise, The Mummy. Time there, everyone. head back to the theme park. En route, we have some final thoughts from Whoopi Goldberg.
I just love a happy ending. And that's just what this is. Well, you know what I mean. Think about it. Carl Laemmle had
sweetheart, yes, sugar and kiss.
This engine reminds me of the weeks we spent shooting Backdraft, and of the new respect we gained for the real firefighters who put their lives.
For that warning, it might suddenly turn on.
Remember, right in the middle of it, we want to see real fear. Speed and action.
There was a fire in the center office. It burned up everything in the room until it ran out of oxygen. Oh, it may look quiet now, but that is its deception. For hiding inside unburned natural gases, waiting for a breath of fresh air.
Corporation built called the Hollywood Highland Center. And during the day, you can see the Hollywood sign up the escalators to the right, or up the stairs. And the Walk of Fame, right?
Yeah, the stars.
The stars in the sidewalk, the Walk of Fame, and there's the red stairs that go all.
Well, coming up is our first thing to see on the strip, which is the Laugh Factory, ha 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 ha, where they manufacture laughter. Very nice. If you all know who Michael Richards is, he plays the part of Big Trouble there. Uh-huh. This happened. And Mr. Carl. Sunset Beach Restaurant on the left. And don't forget about the Body Shop on the left. Not where you take your car. Just your eyeballs will do. On the left, the Trocadero, where Frank Sinatra used to hang out.
Oh, where? Okay, here.
Gap Cantina. Great Mexican food. The Standard on the left, supposed to be upside down. There's a place coming up on the right, converted from a train car. It's now a restaurant, Carney's Express, best hot dogs in town. So they say. The original Saddle Ranch, you saw another Saddle Ranch Chop House up in Universal. That's the original, with mechanical bulls inside. And the biggest comedy club in the country, the Comedy Store on the right. And that crazy Canadian, Dan Aykroyd's place on the left, the House of Blues, the other blues brother. Right there. Uh-huh. They all are the same street. It's just the section that goes through West Hollywood, where some of the nightlife of LA is. Okay? Okay. Actor Studio on the left. Their main offices are in New York. Actors like Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Dustin Hoffman all studied at the Actor Studio in New York. This is the LA branch. Coming up on the right, one of my favorite places on the strip, Mel's Drive-In. If you love American, clog your arteries at an affordable price. Also, breakfast is served 24 hours a day. Mel's Drive-In. Getting close to the Sunset Plaza section. There's the sign on the left, where the Islands of Flowers are, and outdoor dining places as well. I call this the Rodeo Drive section of the Sunset Strip. Well, well, well. Looks like I'll have to miss that. The Viper Room, Johnny Depp's place, where River Phoenix passed away, is coming up on the left. And what kind of dog is that? Oh well. A Kia or something. Anyway, next to Turner's Liquor on the left, the Viper Room, where River Phoenix passed away. Remember? Johnny Depp's place. Right there. The Whiskey A Go-Go on the right. The Cat Club next to it, right there on the strip. The Hustler on the left. Thanks to Larry Flint. And two of the bigger nightclubs in town. We have the Roxy on the right, and somebody is shooting a photo shoot right there. The Roxy celebrates 35 years. No, it's just more your alternative rock music for our youngsters. And over here on the right, the Key Club. Central. Sunset Medical Tower. Where they do enough business in one day to feed the country of India for a decade. Anyway. I'm kidding. Anyway, we're leaving the Sunset. Bugsy. Well. No. Warren Beatty and Annette Bening. This is their house. Hang on. Beatty. Tom Cruise. This is his new built right here on the corner of Alpine Drive and Sunset Boulevard. There it is on the right. That brand new house being built. Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. And who is building next to them? They're very dear friends. Bex and Posh. Dave Beckham and Posh Spice Girl. Victoria. That's the one next door. They're going to be next door neighbors.
Wow.
Hills Hotel. On the right. Interesting little story about that. The Sultan of Brunei purchased the hotel way back when. He originally wanted to purchase the Rodeo Drive and put a canopy over it. I'm talking about the Sultan of Brunei, the richest man in the world. Anyway, the city council of Beverly Hills would not let him purchase Rodeo Drive and put a canopy over it for climate control and all that. So what happened, he got mad and he bought the hotel. His first order of business was evicting the city council from their monthly meetings at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Anyway, that's the nutshell version of that story. Yep, Sultan of Brunei still owns it. And this roundabout should be a roundabout, huh? Big old intersection here.
You did?
Yes.
Everybody like that TV show Beverly Hills 90210? I gotta show you this magnolia tree. It's gotta be at least 300 years old. Look at that.
Oh my.
Look at the root structure of that thing. That building all lit up on the left with the gold on top of the dome is the City Hall of Beverly Hills.
Oh.
Very nice. 22 karat gold on top there. Anyway, welcome to the shopping area of Beverly Hills. And has anybody ever seen the movie Pretty Woman? How many times have you seen it besides 3 times? 13 times, okay. Remember that part in the movie where she walked in with her big hat and she got her revenge after being refused service? And she said, "You all work on committee. Here's Rodeo Drive."
Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh.
Very nice. And guess how much the shopkeepers pay each and every month for their rent? It's not as much as you think.
Couple thousand?
$25,000. Anyway. And if the doors are closed during regular business hours, then what's that mean?
That somebody's in the side.
By appointment only.
Yep.
Yes. If you're Italian, you can help us pronounce these store names. Or half of them. That's easy. Channel. Look at the beers. The diamonds on the right. I know it's Chanel. Okay, I'm not that dumb. Cartier.
Yes.
This is my favorite one on the right. Salvatore Ferragamo. You have to have your finger like this, you know, like Salvatore Ferragamo. Bernini on the left. Brioni on the right. Tallarico. Dolce and Gabbana. Okay. And straight ahead is the Regent Beverly Wilshire Hotel, where Pretty Woman was filmed back in 1990. Okay, how do you tickle a girl? Gucci, 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 Goo. Never mind. Yep, the Regent Beverly Wilshire Hotel, where Pretty Woman was filmed back in 1990 when Julia Roberts was only 22 years old. Actually, 22 and a half. She was born October of 67. So she just turned 40 years old.
Okay.
Ben çekince nasıl çıkıyor?
Honeymooners for me. I'll play one more for you, unless you want to hear more. 13 tracks on the CD. It's a song for America. Yay, America! And it's really dear to my heart. I hope you like it. It's called An American Standing Proud. There we go. Immediately to our right. And next to the convention center is the Staples Center. That's where the Los Angeles Clippers and Los Angeles Lakers basketball teams play, next to the Nokia Center. And the red letters are not lit up tonight. There's the Staples Center. And the brand new 7,100 seat capacity theater called the Nokia Center. Great place for musical concerts. There's more construction going on downtown to make LA's downtown look a little more elaborate. And we are going to be getting off 4th Street, working our way up to the Disney Concert Hall in just a few minutes. And we'll show you the Dorothy Chandler and a few other things before heading to the Marriott downtown. Top there. Los Angeles Public Library, where is the largest library in the country. Washington, D.C., the Library of Congress. Very good. Okay. Countless movies, too many to number, as far as the backdrop for many movies of, motion pictures. Downtown LA. Anyway, the pink and red and orange neon lights, that is the neon hall. And the color purple is playing here at the Amundsen Theater. The music. A really nice shot. You see the U.S. Bank building straight ahead? That's the tallest building in downtown LA, just over 1,000 feet tall. If you were to stack 29 of them on top of each other, you would have what? Mount Everest. That's right. There it is, all lit up in red. The City Hall there on the left. And another angle of the Dorothy Chandler. To the right. I think the fountain stays on until about 10 o'clock. And finally, completed 8 years ago, is the brand new Walt Disney Concert Hall, coming up on the right, featuring the Los Angeles Philharmonic Orchestra.
Frank O'Geary, architect. The best pictures are on the internet, don't worry. All right, buddy.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Alright guys, let's head to...
Hotel.
Toyota truck.
taping. Keep taping. Suk, don't touch my car.
I never drive something.
Yeah, it says all blocks covered.
Go back and see if we get a reservation if you want to stand and watch that season.
When we played our charade, we were like children posing, playing at games, acting out late, guessing the part we played.
Filming. Here we are at 6 hours to get him sitting in this chair. Joseph Drill. 6 hours and 20 beers later, what kind of shape are we going to be in after?
Let's say LBs.
Joe already looks tired.
Primary, so please get out and vote, because if you don't vote, you can't complain about the results. Hey, the guys up here may complain about funny man Frank Caliendo. Here's more to complain about with Take Two.
Tom Brady will finally give us the answer once and for all to the question, does sex the night before a big game affect an athlete's performance? You know, when I first heard that Tom Brady was wearing protection, I wasn't thinking it was for his foot. The thing I'm looking forward to most during the Super Bowl is the Victoria's Secret commercial, or as Tom Brady refers to it, home movies. Patriots linebacker Junior Seau is 39 years old. 39 years old. Isn't it about time they start calling him Senior Seau? 39 years old. He's old enough to be the father of most of the girls Tom Brady dates. Got you back in my...
That looks like Bentley. I tell you what I like though. I know what I like. What you say? What you say, man? You're overrated. You up there? You get a marker and make that a 7 instead of a 9. It's media day, so.
Sorry, I sound like a robot.
So do you know Terry Bradshaw?
Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw.
Not Ball. Bradshaw.
Ball. How we Buddy Cop.
You're the crazy guy. I'm the funny guy. You beat people up. That's our movie right there.
How early man invented the wheel. By the way, you may not know this, but the Fox pregame show has been around a very long time. See, there's me, Terry, Howie, and Jimmy. Caveman Terry.
Son, not the son.
Wow. While Caveman Terry gets over that brutal rejection, let's get a tiny taste of an ad, hoping to make it big.
Well, me and my 6 other friends are playing lawn notes out front. We're waiting to pounce on our Bud Light.
First Super Bowl without Adam Vinatieri. Stephen Gostkowski, this is his first Super Bowl. How did that impact? We saw the effect special teams that Hickson had on their Week 17 matchup. That could be a key.
They lost. The Giants lost to Green Bay during regular season, lost to Dallas in regular season, lost to Nottingham in the regular season, beat Dallas in the playoffs, beat Green Bay in the playoffs.
giving you a hint of what might happen.
The official telecommunications sponsor of the NFL. This is the NFL Express Feed. And by Bud Light. Endless refreshment from start to finish. Bud Light keeps it coming.
They say come on the stage. Give me a second.
Per gallon Focus.
I can't see what you got on. What is it?
In theaters February 22nd by Verizon Wireless and by Chase.
18 straight times. It wasn't always easy. We were challenged, but always persevered. But it's not over. There is one final challenge, and it will be met. And it will be met. It will be met with teamwork, because we are the New England Patriots.
Gets the football first. The coin toss on the other side of his brain.
What's the score?
We're going long. Here we go.
San Francisco 49ers legend Bill Walsh. To honor his
There we go. Oh, you want one?
In the coin toss are his son Fred, his daughter Elizabeth.
Don't do it again. Don't do it again.
Three of his finest leaders, Ronnie Lott, Jerry Rice, and Steve Young.
Oh, look at that. Nice.
The flavor and refreshment, Budweiser, the
Stop it.
drinking lager.
Go back to my room. You've been bad.
Aerial coverage tonight presented by Budweiser.
I can't make it that far. I'm gonna try. Here we go.
University of Phoenix Stadium. All lit up on the outside. It's a shame.
Look at that. That dude got an arm.
They're in the Phoenix area. Eli Manning throws the pick off the hands of Steve.
Oh, keeping the souvenirs. Yeah. I should put these in. Trying to make sure it's not. So whenever you guys get settled.
That would have been nice to have more, but at this point we're done. Yeah.
Peanut, fucking peanut.
Got that taken care of, I hope. How about for Monday night?
That's what I got there tonight.
Wednesday night.
Fat ass. You're nothing.
Alright. Hey, that's reverse cowgirl. That's legal. So where are you from? Hey? 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 See how many times you fall for it. Hey, is there anyone else from Canada in the house? What, did you all get a group rate on Southwest or something? Alright, girl, 1 minute. Are you sure you want to do it backwards? God. Stop shaking. I think we need to have her do a shot. Swallow that shit. All of it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom, rise. Oh yeah. We're gonna go. Show me how they do it in Canada. Come on.
Dips in the crib, mom. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. He's trying to get it. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot.
Oh, come on, Gillies. The louder you are, the freakier she's gonna be. Come on, girl. Show me sexy. Toss that hair. Smack that booty bacon. Wait, titties and bacon. It's the best. What all guys love.
That's quieter than what's spilling down your throat. The phantom, exterior like the sails.
Hey, let your hands go. You're not gonna fall off. That's a bull ride. Let's tear it up for her. Maybe I didn't love you. While I'm often as I could. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I could. If I made you feel second best, Lord forgive me. Girl, I'm sorry I was lying. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you. All those ones that, no. That's a him. Not me. Maybe I didn't treat you. The boy, he's got a problem, you know what I'm saying? Little things I should have said now. Girl, I'm sorry I was lying. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Help me out. Tell me that our sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. I'll keep you satisfied. I want to wish a happy birthday to all the girls and guys out here. Stay beautiful. Little things I should have said and done. I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. 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 Thank you so much. Y'all be safe.